It's all gonna be the
So
same.
this can be intro first, right?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna say anything?
I thought you were starting it.
Okay. Welcome everybody, welcome to the wedding of Whitney Shoemaker. We would like to thank everybody once again for showing up. This is all about Whitney. This is absolutely her wedding, has nothing to do with me or anybody else. So as the night goes on, if you don't mind swinging over to Whitney's table saying, hey, what a glorious wedding this is. This is Whitney's night. Let's all enjoy it, and hope you enjoy the video.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Hope you have a great time.
The night me and Whitney met for the very first time was at a social gathering at my apartment at Cameron University. I told one of her friends, Amanda, to, bring over all the girls, on the softball team. We got some guys, we'll all just hang out, have a good time.
So one night, my friend Amanda suggested that we go to a house party. So we went over there, not really thinking anything about it, we're just gonna hang out. And of course, Cane shows up late to his own party.
But, so they all showed up, and I had a tiki bar in my apartment made of bamboo, which was kind of cool.
He tries to play his usual game, I guess, and he talks to everyone. And
I walked up, I introduced myself, and had some short conversation there with her. It went good, went smooth.
He talked to me for a little bit, just nonchalant.
And then as the night went on, she kept coming over to me and talking to me, saying, hey, can I get you something to drink? Or hey, let's chit chat, or let's hang out, whatever. So we were hanging out talking, and she was very forward, just kept coming up, kept finding me no matter where I went. I'd go back to the back bedroom, grab something, come back out. She'd find me. I'd come back, start walking out of the room. Boom, there she was. I was like, whoa, what's up with this chick? She's like stalking me right now.
A couple of days later, he kept calling my friend Amanda, asking her to hang out occasionally, wanting to know what we were doing. And Amanda kept asking me if I wanted to hang out with her and Cane. I thought that was really weird, because I thought he was really into her. She kind of told me I think he likes you, and started talking. He made it known that he was actually interested in me and not my roommate.
One thing led to another. Started going on a couple more dates, and first impression of her was awesome. Besides the stalking portion of it, she was a really cool chick, and I'm glad I got to know her, because now here we are today.
Everyone kind of asked us when our first date and what we did for our first date, and he gets really mad at me because I say we never had a first date because he never took me anywhere. We just hung out. He'll say that we had this first date, but he can't tell you what we did, and neither can I, because it's non-existent.
So Whitney likes to say that there was never a first date. I think we've been together I don't even know, 7 years now or something. First date was beautiful, and I remember it was yesterday, and it really irritates me that she doesn't remember the first date, because I put a lot of time and effort into that first date. The first date was at a very expensive, beautiful restaurant. There was rose petals, there was white wine, champagne, we had both, steak, shrimp, I think there was rosemary potatoes or something, It was gorgeous. It was soft music in the background. We had this private table set over by a fireplace, and I could even see other tables and the wives at the other tables whispering to their husbands oh my God, that's so romantic. It really irritates me that she doesn't remember the first date, because the first date was the most memorable date we've ever been on. It was gorgeous, it was beautiful. It touches my heart. Yeah. None of this actually happened. I was trying to embarrass with You go first. You want me to go first?
Yeah.
All right.
I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, you damn well better know what I'm gonna say. The one thing that I would change about Whitney, and usually most guys might say, oh no, I wouldn't change anything about my bride, or I wouldn't change anything, I love them to pieces. Well, I do love her to pieces, but God knows there's one thing I would absolutely change about this girl, and that would be the time it takes for her to get ready. would make prior engagements with friends saying, hey, yeah, we'll meet you at this restaurant at 7 o'clock, dinner, sharp, 7 o'clock, boom. And I'm like looking around and Whitney's not even halfway ready. I'm like, Whitney, hey, we had reservations at 7. Would you like to get around? And she's still like, shut up! Just shut your mouth, I'm trying to get ready. That would be the one thing I would change about Whitney.
So, I know that he has an issue with how long it takes me to get ready. But what he likes to tell people is that he makes these prior arrangements and acts like it takes me forever to get ready, but really what happens is he lets me know about 10 minutes before he's ready to go somewhere. He's like, hey, we need to do this, we need to go, let's go. And whenever he makes up his mind that he wants to go somewhere, it's right then, right now. He's like a little tweenie and he wants to be at that place right then, right there. And it's all about whenever he's ready, then he's ready to go right then, right there. And it doesn't matter how much time he's giving me to get ready.
We were supposed to start this video 3 hours ago. We're just now getting to it. Case closed, period.
Not true. One thing I definitely would not change about Cane is his fun-loving, easygoing, most of the time unless we're on a schedule, personality. He always knows how to make me laugh, and I would never change that about him.
The one thing I would not change about Whitney, her looks. I hope when we're 60, she still looks the same way she does now because she is dead sexy. I think we can all agree on that. Applause would be appreciated. Thank you very much. But on a more serious note, I would not change her pure heart. I absolutely fell in love initially, like all guys do, with her physical appearance. Every guy does it, don't lie. But then depending on their personality traits, that's what makes you fall in love with the girl or not. And Whitney has the most pure heart that I fell in love with. I feel like I can be completely myself around her, and she laughs at my dumb jokes and makes me feel good about it. So her pure heart and how much she loves and cares is the one thing I would not change about her. Oh, that's easy. It's me. Absolutely 100%. It's me. Do I need to show you guys how much better I am than she is?
I can't wait till I get you on the floor, good looking. Hey, going hot, so hot, just like an oven. And I'll burn myself, I just had to touch it. But it's so fine, and it's all mine. Hey, baby, we don't mind all the watching. Hi, 'cause if they study close, real close, they might learn.
Knowing Cane, I think his answer was probably himself, but we all know the real truth.
Hey, hey, teach me how to play it, hey. They be like, smooth, what? Can you teach me how to dug it? You know why?
Well, I think Cane probably wants to have one and see how it goes, maybe at 2 max.
Whitney's answer would be she wants to start out, kind of slow and just modestly have 5 children and then see how that goes and then work her way up to maybe 10 to 20 kids. That's exactly what she wants to do, which I'm definitely not on board. I'm gonna have to rethink what we're doing here right now. So we'll see how this goes.
Well, I know he had a few, but I don't like to be an investigator. What's important is when we meet and forward,
Wow.
Unlike him, he's like a private investigator.
No, answer the question.
I don't know, he had many little floozies, but I think the last serious one was maybe Marissa something another.
I don't remember that time in my life. It was all blur. I just remember from the time that I met Whitney on.
I think he would like most of you to believe that he was probably in pre-K, because he thinks But he's got lots of game. But I would say it's probably more like middle school.
The correct answer was when I was in middle school. I think I was 13, maybe 14, something like that. So she got it right. Whitney's first kiss, I remember her actually telling me this. It was when she was 15 years old, I think. I think she was 15. And I'm almost certain that she probably tried to hide it from her parents because she was deathly afraid of what her mom and dad would probably do and that sort of thing. She probably still is. Actually, Keith, we still haven't even had our first kiss yet. So just so you know, we're in the good. You know, we saved that for our honeymoon was our first kiss. So that'll happen later this weekend.
It's actually really weird thinking back on it now. Amanda, you came in to my room. We were living with each other at the time, and Kay and I had barely been dating, maybe like a month or less. The chemistry that we had between each other, everything was just going so smoothly. I had never been in a relationship like that before, and she actually asked me the exact same question. Of if I thought like how this was going and if I thought that Cane was the one, and I actually told her yes, I think he is the one. Little did I know that we would end up here, and I owe everything to you, Amanda, that you introduced us and that we are where we are today.
The first time that I realized that I wanted to marry Whitney was early on in the relationship, but a guy never wants to believe those feelings or, have those thoughts. We kind of want to play it out and see where it goes. But it was so easy to talk to Whitney, so easy to be myself around her. I fell in love with her real quick, and I love everything about her. And I remember my mom telling me a long time ago, Cane, I just maybe broke up with a girl or something. I don't remember. My mom told me, you're gonna go through 20 or 30 more girlfriends before you actually find the right one. And I was like, all right, this could be fun. I'm gonna have fun with that. And then she was like, but when you do find that right one, you're gonna have that feeling that you can actually, you'll understand that you can give your life for that person. You can actually die for that person. That's the type of love that you'll feel for that person. And I never understood what she meant. Until I met Whitney and we had been together. Now I know what my mom meant by saying that, and now I understand what it's like to love somebody so much that you would actually give your life for that person. And I love Whitney that much. And that's when I realized that I could definitely spend the rest of my life with Whitney.
We just want to thank everyone for coming and sharing this special day with us. We really appreciate it. It means the world that we can share this special time in our lives with you guys, and that you could come and be a part of this day with us.
I'd like to say thanks also to all the groomsmen. You guys know we're like brothers. We've done everything together our entire lives. So I really appreciate you guys being a part of this with us. It means the world to us, like she said earlier, to be able to share this day with the closest people in our lives, friends, family, and so on. So I really appreciate you guys.
And I want to give a special thanks to my bridesmaids. I couldn't do any of this without you girls. You have been so helpful and made this such a stress-free wedding, and have made this such a special time in my life and in Cane's life. And I know that we couldn't have done this without you, and I wouldn't have anyone else in the world in your shoes. So thank you so much for being there for us. And just a special thanks to my parents. You guys are my foundation, my rock. I feel like I can go to you guys for anything. You're always there for me. I just wanted to specifically thank my dad for always being someone I can turn to and being adamant about teaching me sports and making me an athlete and introducing me to softball, which has led to many life lessons and friends and where I am today. I also want to thank my mom for truly, she's my best friend, and we share everything with each other. We do everything together. You taught me how to be outgoing and to accomplish all my dreams and goals. Both of you are the most caring, giving people that I've ever met, and I couldn't ask for better examples or parents, so thank you.
I feel like everybody has an angel on earth that lives with them, that helps take care of them, that's with them on a daily basis, and my angel on earth is my mom. My mom has been there for me in my entire life, whether it be moral support, motivation, anything I needed. You know, Mom, you've always been there for me, and I love you and cherish you for that. And you've been the greatest mom in the whole entire world. Dad, you've been the rock, and you've been an inspiration to me growing up. You know, whether it be playing catch with me, shooting baskets with me, or even though my dad sucks at golf, he was out there with me, you know, playing golf and trying to inspire and motivate me. And I appreciate that, and there's nothing more that I'm gonna try to do in my life from now on that's gonna more so try to mirror my dad as being the father and husband that he was and still is. And I love you for that, Dad. And my brother, I've learned so much from Clayton, you know, good and bad, but it's been a whirlwind. I love you, Clay, more than life itself, man. You know I'd do anything for you. And Clayton has shown me determination, motivation, and everything that I do. I've learned from him that no matter what the challenge or how high a mountain is, man, go for it. Go for your dreams, go for your goals, and there's nothing that's out there that's not achievable if you put your mind and effort to it. Clayton, I appreciate everything you've done for me as a big brother, and I love you. Thanks. Okay guys, one last time, we just want to say thank you for coming. Enjoy the food, the festivities. Everybody get out on the dance floor, have a good time tonight. Thanks again for coming, and we love you guys. Appreciate it.
This is the first day of my life. Swear I was born right in the doorway. I went out in the rain, suddenly everything changed. They're spreading blankets on the beach. Yours is the first face that I saw.